All righty, now I'm ready for a story about Amy. I realize that we have, I mean, I realize we have, I have five Ellie Brown Croyder children, and we now have stories about three of them, but we don't have stories about Amy or Davy. Now, Davy has a whole book, and everything. We have plenty of stories about Davy, and I'm gonna tell stories about Davy later, but not a part of this. Not a part of this. So I have to have stories about Amy, and I've got a million of them, a million of them. But because she was so cute and so unusual that I could talk forever on Amy. But I'm going to give you one story that you will all appreciate about Amy, and Amy will only, I think, only partially appreciate this, but she should appreciate it big time. Amy had, for some reason, some sort of inferiority complex. We never could figure out why she had an inferiority complex because she had nothing to feel inferior about. But Amy always assumed that she didn't understand. And she would drive the family totally crazy. We'd sit down to watch something on TV or go to a theater, watch a movie, and within 10 seconds, Amy would say, "What? What? What's going on? What? What's happening? What? In fact, she was always saying, what? Uh, we have to tell her, we're not taking you with us if you don't stop saying what. The whole idea is to sit there and find out what happens. You're not going to find out what happens in the first 10 seconds. So we just not we just not going to put up with it. And Ellie was so worried about Amy at one point. She said, "I'm going to have her tested by an academic expert, a firm which specializes in determining somebody's academic credentials, because Amy's, going to have ahead all his schooling, and and supposedly college, and we got to find out whether Amy is this business of what I don't understand what, and so she had her tested, and both Ellie and I went with Amy to this thing. We didn't see it, but we were there waiting patiently while all this is a all day long affair, and we wanted to be with Amy so she'd feel supported. And in the middle of the morning, the expert came out and said, "I'm really concerned because Amy is so convinced that she can't do it that she's not even thinking about what the questions are." And it's really upsetting because she just says, "I'm supposed to know this, aren't I? I'm supposed to know this, aren't I?" And as soon as she gets the idea that she's supposed to know it, she's now worried that she doesn't know it and can't do it. And he says it's preventing her from even thinking about answering the questions. And he said it's very discouraging, but I'm going to go back and work at this some more. And then at lunchtime, he came back and talked to us. He said, "I had a genius idea. I told Amy that, of course, she can't get these. These questions are for the class above her. I am asking her questions for the class above her, and of course, she can't get these questions. But just give it a shot anyway." So Amy stopped saying, "I'm supposed to know the answer to this." Amy was told she, of course, couldn't get the answer to this. So she sat there and rattled off the answers. She knocked off she just knocked the test totally off all over. She did so well on it. And the guy came back at the end of the day and he said, is Amy, not only is Amy suitable for college, she is suitable for postgraduate work. Amy is really bright, and she's going to be a postgraduate student. And Amy is. Amy's got an MA, a master's degree. And I can tell you that I have somewhere in my possession a paper that Amy wrote on the death sentence, the arguments for and against the death sentence in America. That is absolutely a brilliant piece of work. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And I just wanted to get this over about Amy. Goodbye for now.